So let me. Going forward, I tell you, going forward, what are the softwares required while dealing with Spring Boot, Spring MVC, or Spring Core? At least Spring Boot. Okay, Spring Boot is the maximum, highest level of technology skill stack we are going to. Above that, there is a one microservice, that is architecture. Okay, that I will also overall give is overview definitely. But major thing, the latest technology is Spring Boot. What are the software required for the Spring Boot? Okay, I'll tell you. Let my it's opened. Yeah, don't worry about this. This is a STS. Spring Tool Suite. This is a similar software like Eclipse. Okay, and its shortcut is, look, yeah, you can see the shortcut. Its shortcut is STS. Eclipse shortcut is this one, and this one for core Java, this one. And you require this software, Postman software. Okay, and you require STS. So probably your computer will definitely support. Maybe little slow, don't worry that time. Okay, because your system will be installed with heavy applications softwares, so definitely it will be slow down some point of time. I'm not right, that's why I'm not asking you to install it right now. Okay, slowly, once we understand, keep on increasing the software, keep on increasing the technology. On top of that, yeah, we'll install the software, writing the code. Yeah, so yeah, we'll dealing with the STS, this editor ID we need to install, and Postman it's required. I'll tell you Postman, what is Postman, and what is its functionality. I'll tell you. So yeah, Jyoti, I think what he was asking, no, he was asking some error. Is that at the time of starting your Eclipse, Jyoti?
Sir,
Is that question, is that problem you face at the time
no
of?
sir, no sir. When I submit my data or password,
Okay.
then I will get.
Okay, data and password to your application. Once you hit the when you hit the login page or something
Yes
from.
sir.
Okay, we'll see. I'll see that one. Okay, I'll see that one. We'll yeah, because I think you won't be able to share your screen. Mm, send
ମୁଁ
access.
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ପଠଉଛି।
Yeah, no problem. You can send a screenshot or something. Probably, yeah. So what I was talking about some point of sometime back, I was telling. I hope, I believe every one of you at this point of time know what is a database, what is the doing database operation. Okay, and in addition to that, I believe you know how to write the code in such a way that how to do the same thing, similar thing, database operation from your Java side with the help of JDBC. Hope at the least in the from core is concerned. If you understood core thing, okay, from a class, if you are successfully able to do this thing, then easily we can do it on the servlet side, because servlet is a Java class also. But there will be some standard here. Directly you are doing so many things. No, we have done all the things directly. Here also, what I will do, I'll tell you, we'll maintain some standard. Once we understand the standard, then same thing will directly implement in servlet and JSP. And that standard is not rocket science. Okay. Once you understand this basic, and that standard is just that standard is just thinking in mind that I will write 3 methods in a class. Okay, that is one style. What I'll do in a class, okay, let's say that is a main class. One method is updating, one method is giving a connection. You know what is connection? If someone is going to ask me what is connection, if you're asking me what is connection, Just think connection is like a token. You want to have a buffet system, you're attending a lunch system or dinner system, where you have a delicious food items, but you are not allowable to go and collect the food. They will show, hey, can you please show, hey gentlemen, can you show your token please? Yeah, then they will allow you. So it's like if you want to do any operation in the database, so first of all, you have to get a token. That is called, that's the entry point into the database, right? Whatever you do to insert, you do delete, you do update, you do create, whatever. Okay. From where? From Java. Okay. So you have to have one connection. To get a connection, you have to register the driver, because this driver contain everything, right? So you have to add the jar file. You have to write this lines of code to register the driver. This is about MySQL. Okay. Similarly for Oracle, little different, but style way is same. Okay. You have to register the driver. Can someone please unmute your audio? Okay. So okay, so now can you see, once you register the driver, you are asking to the database. First line, you are registering the driver. Now your system will be thinking, hey, everything okay, done. Okay, all okay, all okay means okay. It means all okay means it not 100% okay. All okay means, hey, hey computer, in your system, driver or JDB's thing is ready. Yes, JDB's thing is ready. And second line, you are asking, JDB's thing is ready, but SQL is installed in my system, but I need to connect. SQL is there, but I need to connect from the to the SQL or to the database. In this point of time, if everything fine, but you have not installed in the MySQL software in your system, do you think it will successfully connected? No. And even though successfully installed in your system, but your Java don't know. Okay, that's why this two lines are very famous line. Again and again, I'm telling, these two lines is very important, very famous in JDBC. Okay, at least to get the token. Okay, once you get the token, then you can do what you can do. You can select the data, you can insert the data, you can delete the data. So many things you can do. Okay, for that, who can tell me how many types of statements are there?
Yes,
Ajay,
sir.
how many
3.
types? 3. Okay.
Statement,
Asa?
prepare statement, callable
3.
statement.
Okay, good. Okay.
Sir?
Yeah, Asa. What prepare statement does?
Dynamic query.
Dynamic.
Good. Dynamic query. Good. Okay, fine. Okay, so that is your choice. So if you'll be asking me, sir, can I also will do this static thing and dynamic thing both in the by taking prepare statement? Yeah, that's fine. That is your choice. So if you're thinking this is already you decided what is the answer in the Lifapa, then that is your choice. You can take with the create statement, or that is static thing, or only statement. That is your choice. If you want to do it with the help of prepare statement, that is again your choice. Okay, but if it's dynamic, because if it is a prepare statement, but it's supporting both static and dynamic, we saw, right? So that is your choice. Okay, so so there are 3 types of statement. We executed 2 types of. Okay, so there, which is a statement and prepare statement. Callable will I'll discuss if time permits. Okay. Okay, so because we have to have your prepare statement or not prepare statement, the store procedure or function ready. But those are one step ahead. Those are PL SQL. It's not that much of required. If time permits, we'll discuss. Okay, so before that we have to understand what is store procedure, what is function. Okay, that's the part of not SQL, that's the part of PLSQL, programming procedural language. Okay, so up to now we inserted the data. Who can tell me this data which table where I'm inserting? Oh, I have created BJ table. Okay, BJ table I have created. Okay, so insert into table name. Okay, this is so today what we'll discuss. I will discuss about more about servlet. We stopped something. We paused some after discussing some points in servlet. We came back to we just switched into the database. We learned something in database. We learned something after that. We again started with JDBC. We learned something in the JDBC, whether it is core Java or whether it is in advanced Java. Also, we discussed in advanced level, in servlet also. Okay, so at that point, before again rediscussing about that registration page where we register, the moment I register, it will take this data and store in a hit to a particular table, and one by one it will store the data, and again it will come back by saying that, hey user, you are successful registered. This thing. Okay, this is a use case we were discussing some point of time, but we have not completed. Maybe I have completed, but I want to again rediscuss. I want to complete once again. I want to. Okay, so before that, I want to discuss some points which are required to better understanding those use cases. Okay, so we understood how to transfer the data from one servlet to another servlet. If somebody is not aware of this, how to transfer data from one servlet to another servlet, or at least how to go from one servlet to another servlet? Who can tell me how to go from one servlet to another servlet?
Yes, sir.
Request dispatcher.
Okay,
Excuse me.
request dispatcher. We will understand another way. There are two ways. One is request dispatcher, another is send redirect. Okay, let me take an example of add two numbers. Adding two numbers, is it working? Add two numbers. One moment. Add numbers. Just JSP implementation. I don't want to use only JSP. Exception handling. It's okay. Fine. Find forward. Is it find forward example? Okay. Let me choose one. Steam position. Add numbers. Let me check whether it's working or not. And one thing, remember, because now we are dealing a lot of tools, lot of different softwares. So your system, and depending on the version, so sometimes it won't support. Don't worry, that is a way you can deal with so many so many softwares, and you will understand their functionality. That is good. Okay, that is good. That is rather just thinking in imagination. Yeah, data ऐसा रहेगा, इधर लेकर उधर स्टोर कर दूंगा. No, you're doing things in practical. So that is good. You'll get more different number of different challenges, and you will resolve that. That is fine. That's the way you can rebuild and develop yourself, right? So let me check this one. It was working some part of time. Sorry. Okay, 404. Okay, are you getting this kind of error sometime?
So
Okay, maybe it's failing because of deployment descriptor is failing. Let me check the deployment descriptor. All fine. I'm getting. Okay. Control save. Okay, what is my index? Okay, what is my welcome file? Index.html. Okay, hey index.html, what are you doing? Index.html is telling I'm adding. My action is add. Okay, action is add. Okay, let just what resetting. Okay, these are the functionality. Reset means your data will be reset. I just I don't want to keep this reset. Simply I'll put very simple. I want to put a submit button. Submit value add number one, number two, add method post. That's fine, fine, all good. Let's see. And remember one thing, if you get sometimes I also get so many errors. You can just check. You can come to the properties. You can see a project facets. Yeah, you can see dynamic web. Suppose you want to change your dynamic module, because at the time of creating a project, it will ask which version you want to select, which J2EE version. It is 3.1. Every time we selected, we select 3. I select 3.1, but there are other options are there. So suppose you change your mind some point of time, and because this version is not supporting other component, so you can upgrade or downgrade. You can downgrade the version. So you can downgrade means you can 3.0, 2.1, depends, but usually rarely it comes. Okay, so you can do the changes here. Okay, suppose you want to change your JDK, you can change. Okay, sometimes by default it gets selected at 1.6, so you have to update. So you can come here. Okay, you can come here and you can change your JDK version. Okay, and very importantly, you can come to runtime. Make sure all of yours, this Tomcat Apache is selected. Okay, once it is selected, then apply. If it is not selected, select it, put apply and close. Probably it should 90% case your this error should go off. Okay, but some point of time again need to check, but it won't it should not impact your output. Okay, but let me check whether it's working or not. Let me restart, run again and again. Why should I again and again? I can just restart. Yeah, still what is the problem? The request resource number is not available. Maybe okay. Okay, art is there. ABC. Okay, all good. All good. Com.ranjan.servlet. Com.ranjan.servlets. Then art number, that's fine. Art number, servlet test. That's good. All good from servlet perspective. But index, why I'm getting here? What happened? Oh, that's fine. Let me check quickly this one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's the problem? Just let's restart our server, or else I have to check other example. Maybe sometime. Okay. Yeah, this time. Small mistake. It's not suffering. Okay. Okay. Don't worry about the look and feel. If it's not looking good, don't worry about that. It should work. Okay. You want to see a good looking here? Then you can come here, because we cannot spend more time on looking. Okay. You can put a table here. Just form action. We'll just learn this one also. Everybody, you can use this one also. Just create a table. Okay, create a table. Then simply control space, it'll ask you end the table. Okay, but you should not end the table here. You cut it and put it here, paste it here, because inside your table everything should be there. Oh, okay. Inside a table your thing will be there. Then you can put insert first put a break line. Let me just check. Actually, don't have time to. Okay, I think okay. Okay, we can do it later. Okay, we can give a TD, TR. Okay, TD. I tell you, no, that is also part. Okay, we can should know. Okay, let's say inside this table, these two fields are there, which is enter the first number, second number, and the input type text. Name is equal to something num1, num2. Okay, it is a break line. Okay, what I can do without breaking, I can put it TR. TR means table row. I'll tell you TR. Don't worry, because some of you already know this thing, and I want everybody should know at least not much, at least some basic, because we'll put more effort on your business logic to process the data. Now we have TR, right? In TD we can put some. Okay, TD copy. I tell you what are all these things. Okay, my first TR start TD. TD, I'm completing TD here. Vijay,
Yes, sir.
can you help me now? TD. Just check whether if I'm missing something, just check. TD.
Okay, sir.
Just check. I think we can quickly we can finish up because we want to go into the servlet more. So then, okay, TD is fine. TD.
After second number, TD close.
Okay. This
After
TD
second
is
number,
over. Huh? This TD is
after
over, na?
enter second number, yes.
Here extra
Enter
TD is
second
there.
number after.
Okay, this
One
is
TD
extra
more.
TD. Okay.
Hmm.
TD. Now TR is
Then
over.
after
Again, you can TR TD. Okay,
second
here.
TD.
Yeah. It's not required. TD, you can finish it. Okay.
Closing.
Again, close. Yeah. Okay. Should be
TD
TD
close.
sir is required.
it should be TD.
Yes.
Okay, it should be TD. TD is
Here.
happy. TD is
Yes.
happy. Here we can give another TD.
TD.
Okay. TD.
Open TD.
TD. Now we should close the TD.
And TR.
TD. Okay. Okay.
TD. And
Control
closing TR.
space TD. Why it is sticking there? Yeah. One moment. Got it. Paste it here. Okay. I think TR is over. It is over. Good. I think all good. Input type to submit. Now I'll let me let try control shift F formatting. Yeah. Now it will helpful to understand. Okay. let me quickly save this and come here. Okay, art is in top, right? Okay. Okay, index, right? Huh. Art is in top. Okay, art should be input type submit, should be inside table. It should be outside table. Okay, Control X, keep the table outside the table every time, but it should be above the form. Okay, form, form action, this add action is happening, thinking in mind that if it is a servlet, definitely it's going to be a servlet, definitely. What servlet would be, which servlet class name it would be, no problem, but the method should be post, it is expecting. Okay, so now quickly come here and just refresh. Now add is below. Okay, coming below. So if you understand this one, hey, let me close this one. It may create some. So here, everyone just try to understand. This is our HTML. Okay, HTML tags start with HTML and close with HTML. Inside HTML, there is a head. It is a header. Okay, header, inside header, you can put some title and all. It is not mandatory. You can remove this one. Okay, that is your choice. But what logic you write? Okay, what logic you write, you should write inside the body. Okay, if you want to your look and feel should be little good color, you can give a bg color. Bg color for the basic, you understand. Bg color, you can give a bg color is equal to, inside quotation you can give some color, cherry, right? Cherry is a color. Cherry is coming very red. Okay, okay, anyway, no problem, you can. Okay, so what action I'm doing, I'm doing a action every time. This is a format, form action. If somebody will ask me, no sir, I will remove form. If you want to remove form, no, if you remove form action, then you'll be come up with this two fields and no action. Action means anything occurring, that is called action. In if any event occur, that is called action. Here if you're adding some data, you are not, there is no event occurring, simply you are giving some data. The moment you hit something, it take this data, something happen. What that something, that something describes that this data will attach to a request and it will send to the particular servlet. Okay, definitely somebody will carry, right? Somebody will carry your message, whether that is a application or that could be which is installed in your mobile. But what is that carrier? Previously we are sending our letter through the post, right? Through the post. So should be some case, there should be some carrier. Where the carrier is there? Inside this action, the carrier is there. If you go this action, add action, see, add action, open. Who is carrier? Carrier is a request. You can say request object, you can say. Okay, where that request object is present, you want to see, you can go and check which action is happening, sorry, which servlet is calling. Okay, inside that server, if it is a do post method, there definitely the request, the http servlet request, http servlet response, two different object, and they are different work depending upon the situation. Okay, and my intention to send the data with the help of send redirect. Okay, so quickly we'll go and open this servlet name. Can you see, who can tell me how can I get information of the servlet right now? Let me close this uh, package. Who can tell me what is the servlet name? Which servlet is getting called at this point of time? Who is calling this servlet? Oh, acha. I have not shown you the what action is happening. Let every time not hit to this internal browser. Let it go outside and open. Okay, let do work from here. Okay, I'll add two number, right? 23 3. Okay, quickly let me add. and I'm getting this multiplication of this result, right? I'm getting the multiplication of the result. Okay, let me close this one. Okay, come back. Who can tell me what is who is doing this? What happened at the time of art is getting clicked when action is happening? Who is deciding action? What is the method name? What is the what is the method name and what is the servlet name? Yeah, you have to go to the web.xml, right?
XML.
Very quickly we have to learn because we have to do the things without web.xml. Okay, yeah, here add just come. Yeah, this servlet, right? Okay, it comes add again from add. What is the URL? That is the URL pattern. Okay, action name should be with the match with the URL pattern. Then it hit who servlet is not servlet, server checking. Hey, URL pattern. What is your servlet name? Servlet name is ABC. Okay, from here servlet mapping done. After that we have to go exactly hit the servlet class name. Okay, how? Then there is a pair. There's a second component of the pair. This is called pair. Servlet mapping. Okay, this whole together, this is called a pair. If you want to deal with multiple servlet, then you should have the multiple pair. Okay, so you can from this pair, the entry point is add, or entry point is the URL pattern. Okay, from here you can find the action name is equal to add. What the name is beside action, no, you copy that and search in the web.xml. Definitely that should be a URL pattern. Okay, and suppose you know this is the add servlet. Okay, should we go inside? I came here, add number servlet test. Okay, so what I'm collecting, I just sometime back I was telling there's a request object who is collecting all the information, right? This information is collecting here. It's ready. It's got carried and reached here. Finally, it's collecting. Who is collecting? Request. Okay, number 1 and number 2 collected and stored in the I1, I2. Okay, and now I'm doing all the business operation here. I'm doing the business operation. Don't you think it's a logic? It's a small, but it's a logic. It's adding. Okay, now if you do in place of I and J, if you intentionally, if you do some, if you put E, okay, who can tell me what will happen? Don't you think some exception will occur? Who can tell me? You know the answer. You know, I know you know why. Because see, if I put E, it means this E will be carried collected in the form of get parameter, right? Request.get parameter, and that will be stored in the integer value, right? So now your system or your JVM will try, because this is a core Java concept right now. Okay, now your JVM will try to convert this E into a number. Don't you think a number format exception will occur? Who can tell me what is number format exception? Is it a checked exception or unchecked exception? Can you see number format exception? If you understand the logic very strongly, okay, there is no chance of missing the link. If you miss the class, no, you cannot. You come back again. Oh, sir, number format exception you told that time. Yeah, number format. Whenever we are formatting, we are just converting by using parse int or parse float something. If anything goes wrong, we'll get a number format exception. Don't you think it's a good? Don't you think it's a good? Yeah, it is a good. See, because it happens. This is called mistake. It is meant for to send the string data. It string data, but what is yeah, it is okay. Whatever you will be sending, it will be collected as a string. But it does not it does not mean that you take the advantage and you do misutilize. How dare you can put? How dare you can put you dare you to put test, because its system is expecting a number. Okay, you should put a number, right? 7, right? 7 plus 3 10, and 10 into 10 100 is coming. But if you do small mistake, no, that's why exception is so powerful, right? So beautiful, it is throwing a small problem, a small exception. Hey, number format exception, right? So because I'm sending some test value, because internally somebody can tell me, yeah sir, test value, it is in the form of a number, it's coming, and it is a string value, and string is converted into integer. So string can be anything, string can be string can be anything, but that is okay, that is okay. But string can be anything, but here our situation demand it is a number. That is why number format exception is very important. Okay, understand this one. In future, if yourself will develop any code or any application, if you do in place of addition, suppose it's like whatever I tell you, you just do it. I tell you one requirement here. In place of first number, second number, it is a just enter the your salary, let's say. Now I will design a page such a way that I will write, please enter your salary. Now you will send put your salary. Let's say you registered. Let's say Ajay registered. Ajay is getting 60,000 salary. Now in Diwali, I decided I will give every employee a 10% bonus or 2,000 bonus. Simple 2,000. Okay. So Ajay will put here 60,000. Okay. Let's say, and the moment we'll put submit, okay, Ajay's data will be collected and stored here. Now we can do the logic, we can do the some mathematical operation. What we can do, 60 the salary or value will be collected in I plus 2k or 2000, and that will be result. And the moment he will put the value, submit, it will be submit in the database. Or let's say Ajay wants to see how much I say what is the output is coming. Suppose you are interested, then we can collect this data and send the another servlet. In another servlet we can fetch the data. Okay, that we are learning right now. I'm going to discuss that one. Okay, how to send the data, what to send the data. I was keep on talking so many times, hey, from America your friend is coming, he's coming, but you are sending some data with him, so that the data is getting transferred to America, to this place, let's say. So that thing I've told many times. Okay, that's example. Okay, but I want to tell exactly what happens, how happens. Okay, let's see. So what I'm going to do here, I just yes, as someone some of you told, yeah, we require a request dispatcher to send the data from one place to another place, but there is another way. Okay, you can use send redirect. Okay, here we can do that. Okay, so now what happened, first we understand quickly what happens here. Okay, what happened here is your data get added and get stored in the K, and that K, and I'm creating a print writer object, response.get writer print. I think you understand this one. Okay, that is for the output purpose. Okay, the result K is something. Okay, 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 request or set attribute. Okay, this one is very important. Okay, I tell you, you know, you have a request object, right? No, your request object is with you, right? With your with your servlet, right? Request object is there, right? Request there is another method which is there in with the within your request. Okay, that is set attribute. Set attribute is return type is a void, like a getter setter method. Have you remember getter setter method? Similarly, like that, it means the in request object I'm setting the value of K. Hey, what is the value of K? Value of K is the 100. It means the request object को जाना ही जाना है. कहाँ? The request object should go to square. but I don't know what is square, but I know definitely some address is attached to square, and that address should be another servlet, maybe, and should be another servlet. I don't know what is the exact servlet name, but definitely from this place, what is the add servlet, add number servlet test, the data will carry and go to another servlet. But which data? Is the data only request object, or inside request object I'm attaching something else? That this is the something else. Here you can put what you can put, you can put mobile. You can put the Apple mobile. I'll tell you. Request. Request dot set attribute. Here you can put Asha, which mobile you you want to order? Okay, so that is the value. Okay, that is the value. I can say that is the number mobile. Just put it. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's say it's a Samsung or anything like a Redmi, whatever. Okay. Okay. S10. Apple S10. Okay. The mobile is S10, and its symbol. Sorry. Oh, acha. Mobile. Sorry. Mobile. Mobile. And its value is inside a string. I'm putting this time. Okay. Inside a string S10. Now in this request object, first of all, this whole data will get attached in a request object. What request object contain? Request object contain 10, because I plus j, because let's say 7, let's say you sorry, let's say you put here 3 plus 7 plus 7 3. So definitely this 7 and 3 get collected here and store in K, and it will transfer to square. Okay, I don't know what is the address of square. We'll unfold and we'll check it. Okay, but can you see there is another value, mobile value is attached. Okay, every time. And what the value you want to put, you put in K. Okay, and you get this K and put it here. But how to open this K, how to call this K? You can call this K by the name of result. Okay, suppose you want to put a mobile, suppose you want to put many things, so you can know, you don't worry, everything will get attached in the request. The person, now it will transfer from this servlet to another servlet. That another servlet will open the request and open the request and collect one by one data, and suppose you want to and he can store the data in his class. Suppose you are interested, sir, how will know that this S10 mobile phone will be really transferred to there or not? How to, whether then you want to check, then you can check there. Go and check there. We'll see that one, right? So first we'll go from here to that place, right? So what we are understanding, because I was thinking to just discuss to complete the discussion about send redirect, because this is the first part, request dispatcher. But there is another way, send redirect. If you understand request dispatcher successfully, and one additional thing, this request object, then it is easy to understand send redirect. But send redirect story will be little twisted, little different. Send redirect, you cannot send this request object from here to there. Then what is the solution? Then you can ask me the question, sir, if there is a two-way, one is request dispatcher and another is send redirect, then what? Then send redirect, you cannot send the data from request through the request object. Then what is the faida? I mean, what is the benefit? Yeah, that is a way. But then how can we send? Then that case we'll understand one another factor which I really wanted to discuss. What is that? Name is session. That name is session. Have you come across one terminology many times? Your session is expired. in banking, or else in many places. In Facebook, I have not. I think I have not seen, because that session is every time open. Many places, especially I face in banking. Your session is timeout. If you keep your transaction, if you are doing an online transfer, and if you open your, you log in into any SBI, HDFC, or whatever bank, if you just forgot to log out, no, you go and come out after half an hour. If you try to just refresh or do something, it will take your, you cannot access your session timeout. Okay, session means that is a interval. In that interval, it can remember so many things. Have you seen many places, if you go, let's say, gmail.com, any site, you can just click your this arrow mark. Can you see this? What is this arrow mark? Arrow mark, arrow mark.
Yes.
Can you see? If you click on, it will show all the history in last 3 4. Suppose I open Facebook, I open Gmail, I open many things. Well, let's say some transactional, or let's say booking, any train booking or flight booking or whatever. Okay, whatever site. If I click on those are site, or those are application, we can say, right? Okay, if I click on click left, it will show me, yeah, this. Before that, you access that. So how this system remember all this information? Is the system is so brainy? Who done this thing? It it is done with the help of session. We'll understand session. Okay, we'll understand. And I will no, I don't want to. I'll discuss one point also. Who can tell me what do you mean by logout? I think that is very easy, right? Logout means everything done, right? Even have you faced some situation, even though you logged out the site, you logged out the application, and you click after logged out, logging out, if you click this arrow mark, left arrow mark, it will show your data. How pathetic that one is, how dangerous that one is. Suppose you are using one internet cafe, and you are done some your business transaction, some banking transaction, and you logged out, and again after clicking this left this arrow mark, it will remember your data. Oh my god, it means somebody will again come, and suppose you forgot to log out session. Let's say quickly another guy came, and just hey, can you please give me the system for 5 minutes? Then he will take your system, he or she, fortunately or unfortunately, she just keep this one, and your data will be shown, which is pathetic, which is insecure. So I want to discuss that point also. How to your back button, that is called back button. Back after logout, back button should be blocked. Okay, that should be written in the code. Let's say that is a site, which site, suppose one application I let's say that is a banking application, but rarely, or that usually they don't do that mistake. If you logged out means completely destroyed. Whatever you do, how much you click left, your data will be securely destroyed. Okay, that use case I will discuss some point of time. But today, right now, I'm interested to send this data to another servlet with the help of request object. I want to send this S10, okay, mobile. Okay, I want to. If you are successfully, you understand this one, then quickly we'll go ahead and we understand about send redirect. Only one line of code. Okay, so who can help me to go to the servlet, to find the servlet? Copy. Go to the web.xml. Can search. Control find. It is there, it is visible, it is not that much of, it is only 2 to 3 servlet. What is the point of searching? But that is the style how you search, because here only 2 servlet. If there will be a 50 servlet, how you can you scroll and search? Better to find like this style, this way. Okay, so I find control find, square. Yeah, this is the way how you search. Okay, what is the name? XYZ. Hey, is there a XYZ? Is there servlet?
Yes.
Yes. Then what is the name related to XYZ? This is our destination servlet. Can I click directly? Control click. It will take me square the number. So this is our destination. Have you remember there we are at the post method, because post method got decided from here post, and it was redirected to add number. Let me save this one. Okay, and add number, and this method is the post method. Definitely, if it is sending to another servlet, definitely it will go to the another servlet post method. Okay, if you have time, do mistake. Okay, I just just for the testing purpose, write do get method. Okay, and write the logic here. Let's say how what exception you are getting. Okay, but I am doing all good, all in sequential, all in good proper way I'm doing. Okay, if I do knowingly, if I do mistake, so that you can learn something. Okay, so let's say do post method. Okay, who can tell me now in do post method who is creating request and response object? Is it object?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and it is server is creating. Okay, don't worry, this request is an interface. Okay, and don't ask me, sir, request object, request interface, we cannot create the object. Then what? Then how come this request? Don't worry about this. Don't ask me. Okay, and because you know the answer, you know in the interface we cannot create the object, but the gentleman, okay, who implements that interface, that object we can create, right? And we can refer this interface reference to that object, right? So that all the thing we understood at the point of OOPS. Oops. Okay, in both in inheritance and abstraction, in especially in abstraction we covered this. Okay, if you have still doubt, you can ask me some point of time how that works. Okay, I mean interface and class implementation class, I will repeat that I will repeatedly I should ask these questions. Definitely I hope I'm planning to discuss those core Java thing, and up to now what are the components of advanced things we have covered. I will discuss that one. Okay, let's say this request object is created by the servlet, not servlet, server. Okay, okay. Let's say, let me collect the value. Okay, we have you remember just some time back we just set the value request dot set attribute, right? What is the return type of set attribute? What is the return type?
Void.
Void. Okay, it means same like encapsulation getter setter method. No, set is setting the value, here is just setting the value, it's setting the value, and setter there is no there is the return type was void, same void. Okay, it is the setting the value in which object? In request object. If you want to now in request object, so many things are there. In request object is 10 k is there, k value you don't know, suppose you will put 5 6, it will put as a 7 sorry 11, right? 11, and 11 will be stored in the k. Now but it's I'm putting a mobile data, but what is the value? S10. Okay, Samsung S10 or Apple 9. Okay, what that could would be no problem, but the name is the value is S10, the name is mobile, so I have to search. I have transferred this one to another servlet, no, Square servlet. I found it, so I want to get the data. How I can get the data? Who can tell me? Let me, I'll get the data from here. Okay, who can tell me? Mobile is where? Mobile in which attached in which object? Request object, right? Control space request dot. Who can tell me? Get attribute, right? Get attribute or set attribute, because we set the value, right?
Get.
Get attribute. Get 8. Control space get attribute. Can you see?
Names.
Get attribute. No, if you put if you select get attribute names, no, it will give you a enumeration of or list of or array of string. I have done that one in some example. Okay, but I am interested in a string type of data, because I will get a string type of data because I set the string data there. See, I already set the value of k. That is no problem. But that value right now S10 I set no. S10 I also set no as a in form of string, right? So you can use this one, first one, get attribute. Can you see string argument 0? Okay, so don't worry about this one. Don't worry about this one. Who can tell me how to open my mobile? I want to open the mobile box, right? So I will see the mobile, right? How to get the value? Should I put mobile or should I put S10?
Mobile.
Mobile only. Just need to re-verify what was the mobile, no? Copy this one. If small spelling mistake, no, will cost you with exception or something, some error. Okay, let copy and paste. So that is best way. So so you want to see what is the value also? Yeah. So who can tell me what get attribute will return? Definitely the object, right? So it will return an object, but I want to see the mobile value. Mobile value is an object or is a string? Come on. String mobile value. Just that is your choice. How I want to see whether the is the S10 or what. I don't know what is the even though you know S10, you want to see the value, no? But it is returning the output as a object. Who can tell me? Can I set the big value into a small value directly, or I have to do casting? Casting. Come on.
Casting.
I have to do casting. Automatically it won't happen.
String.
Casting I can do, right? All happy? Now string mobile values get collected from a mobile. Inside mobile, what the value is attached? The value now, if mobile will be unfold and store in the mob value, the value will be S10. Definitely, you want to see? Then you can just out.println. Out.println. Who can tell me what I should see?
Mobile.
This is don't get okay. We'll see. Let's see. Just check whether it's working or not. Come here. Can you see S10 ready? Suppose you have order S10. S10 is ready, delivered to your door. Okay. You want to see it? You want to? Okay. Ajay, are you ordering something? He has enough enough space. Okay. Because flight, how much kg it's allowed? You can carry many things. Okay. Yusita, are you ordering some pizza? Are you ordering some food? Okay, whatever.
No, sir.
Everything pizza. Who will order from US pizza?
Sir, pizza name pizza khani sir. Momos sir, momos.
Momos. Okay, momos will be okay. So make sure this momos should be
Sir, wow momo.
one momo. Okay, okay, one momo. Okay, fine. Then you can collect that data, right? Who can tell me? Just Bijay, tell me how to unfetch momo. Wait, what is the value momo, right? What I said. One moment. Momo, but food. Yeah, you can select food. You will get momo. Okay. I tell you, the key is here. Value is here. This is called value, and this is called key. Here, the result we are unfolding. We are getting 3 plus 7, 10. Let's say tomorrow you will put in place of 10, whatever value will be dynamically it will set. But this value is static. I tell you, this value is static. Okay. Suppose you want to send the value dynamically, you want to set, that is also possible. Okay, that is possible. But here I'm setting the value because you know what you are ordering. because somebody is coming from USA, you know what value you are ordering. Okay, मेरे लिए ये लाना, मेरे लिए वो लाना, आपके पास और कुछ जगह है क्या, मेरे लिए 2 लैपटॉप ले आना प्लीज. So provided that he the permitted weight of goods is getting carrying should be under the limit. Okay, so let's say momos. I want to find the momos. Okay, so just quickly help me how to. Oh my god. Okay, it's 10:30. Okay, tell me quickly how to fetch this data. String, right?
String,
String food item.
food item.
That is your choice, food item or whatever.
Sorry, string.
Yeah, again. Oh, string. Okay, quickly. Okay. Then string, right?
First.
Yeah,
So we should come from the proper form. I mean, proper procedure. Request dot set get attribute.
get attribute.
Get attribute string. This one is select string because there I have put something food item or what. Have to go and check
Only
again.
food. Only food.
Food. Okay, good. Food. Okay. Now I will collect the food. Stored here. Okay, definitely I have to cast it because it is it's a object type. No, it's an object type. String is a subclass of object. That's why I'm casting as control space string. Ready? Now food item is okay. I want to mob value plus space again plus food item. Oh, copy. Paste. Right? Now just save it and restart the system. Oh, let me give the value 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2, add. Can you see? 10s momos. You want to make a good look and feel, then that is your choice. You can put a space over here. Okay, you can put a space over here. Control C. Yeah. No, because I have done from the server side. No, it is not allowing me. So I have to restart again. Just this small thing, you can do it. Okay, probably I'm requiring little more time. I want to cover more things. Time is not permitting. See now. Okay. Yeah.